Hello, my name is Tofpik. I'm Head of Technical Analysis and Senior Markets Analyst at ADM Investor Services International Limited. And here is your daily technical analysis of foreign exchange markets.
Euro-dollar. A third countering bearish opening black Maribozo yesterday after the previous session's counter to the counter bullish double. Prices finally gave up toying with the dark blue extension to the January to February 2021 head and shoulders neckline extension, that's currently at 111.73, and dove lower, closing below the combined December 2023 high and the congestion from March 2020, both at 111.39, but halting just short of testing the purple middle time, currently at 111.07 of the late June to very early August bullish Andrews pitchfork. Getting caught between a dark blue neckline overhead and the purple middle time below will not last as they cross over at the end of the week, so expect one of these to give way, and soon. So far today, things have given way. A lower open, but then a reactionary move back up, though limited, being capped by the combined congestion from March 2020 and the December 2023 high, both at 111.39. And the market has turned lower and moved below the purple middle time. Cable, aka sterling against the US dollar. An immediate countering bearish double yesterday, and quite a good looking one as well, after the previous session's new high and high close, one not seen since March 2022, as well as being a combined daily key reversal up, if only just, and a bullish engulfing pattern, again if only just. The top side was again capped by the congestion at 132.98. Below we have the combination of the December 2020 low at 131.33 and the July 2023 high at 131.43. The latter, I suspect, is actually a derivation of the former. Overall prices are in between the dark blue upper time above, currently at 133.91, and a dark blue lower time below, currently 131.10. And that's of the bullish Andrews pitchfork for the late June to early August move. Now, so far today, a small reactionary pullback up, with most of the action within yesterday's true range. We have since moved lower, though still within yesterday's full range, if only just. Euro sterling. A lower but still indecisive spinning top pattern yesterday, with the tail dropping down to almost test the congestion at 84.05. That not only is evident from July this year, but also from August 2022. It was nevertheless still a sixth bearish black crow. We have once more moved away from the dark blue overhead lower trend line, currently at 84.55 of the broken August-based acutely descending wedge pattern. Further up we have the April 2021 low at 84.70 and a flatlining green short medium moving average, currently 84.69. So, I had previously laid out some potential targets for a move below this August-based descending wedge pattern. And the primary target at 84.37 was reached earlier this week, and we still have the secondary harder to reach target X1 down at 83.34. Overall prices are moving low within this large June to July congestion zone between roughly the April 2021 low above us at 84.70 all the way down to the 2024 low in July at 83.81. This zone is not specifically defined, so if prices do try lower, well, you may find some places with little or no support and others with a lot. The next level to look out for below is at 84.05, or below 84.05 actually, is down in the 83.86 zone, and this year's low at 83.81. So far today, a further attempt lower, pushing below the 84.05 congestion, but not as yet maintaining the momentum or stabilizing below it. US dollar against the Japanese yen. An immediate countering bullish double yesterday, a quite good looking one I hasten to add, as well as a bullish engulfing pattern, if only just. This after the previous session's bearish engulfing pattern and bearish closing black Maribozo. Prices tried again to move over the 50% Fibonacci line of the January 23 to January 2024 move at 144.58, but once again closed below it, if only just barely. One could say actually right on it indeed. Below this 50% Fibonacci line we had and have little in the way bar the untested dark blue lower time, currently at 143.06 of the December 23 to early August 24 bullish Andrews pitchfork. until the 2024 low at 141.62. However, I do note the avoidance of the market is exhibiting when coming near this dark blue lower time. So maybe it is having some preliminary testing. Meanwhile, above we also have a little in a way actually, until the lesser Fibonacci line at 146.69. I'm wondering if this market has maybe just reached a decision time. There's also the glimmer of a mid-August to date small descending wedge pattern, maybe a bear channel in the offing. Now so far today, limited follow-on higher over the 50% Fibonacci line at 144.58 right now, but barely stabilizing or even staying above it. US dollar against the CNH, the offshore Chinese yuan. A key reversal up and bullish engulfing pattern yesterday, which, in all truth, was not that hard to do as the previous session was an indecisive spinning top. Prices closed once again over the recent base of the lesser Fibonacci line at 711.61. Overhead we have another lesser Fibonacci line at 716.95, but in between, not much by what prices have generated this month. Further down we have the low of early August at 708.22. All of this is in the shadow of last month's monthly key reversal down. I said yesterday that there's been the possibility that the action during August might be the hesitation part in a bearish halfway hesitation, or as is seeming more likely now, the construction of a yet unformed descending wedge pattern, possibly a bear channel even. I'm still watching closely to see which, or indeed even if both of these patterns materialize. So far today, a slightly higher open before a sharp reactionary move lower. Looking right now like today might be a combined bearish engulfing pattern and bearish opening black Mariposa. US dollar against the Mexican peso. An attempted bearish dark cloud cover pattern and also a possible bearish tweezer top pattern yesterday. The market did make a new very recent high, if only just, but the extra high was negligible. This follows the prior two sessions bullish patterns. Now prices dropped down through supports at the April 2022 low at 1971.68, as well as a combination of the April low at 1953.63 and the bright red middle time currently at 1956.60, and that's of the mid-May to mid-July bullish shift pitchfork before finally halting at the congestion at 1940.68 and turning back up to close over the bright red middle time for a second consecutive time. In the overall picture, remain within this bright red mid-May to mid-July bullish shift pitchfork, with seemingly considerable congestion further overhead between 1987.56 to 1991.31. But so far today, bracketed in between the April 2020 low overhead and the bright red middle time below. Now this situation will not last. As you can see, it's coming to a cusp in the middle of next week.
Thank you for listening. This short version broadcast gives essential market patterns and consequences. Please be aware of the risk disclaimer posted both at the front and the back of this broadcast. Copyright is Eddie Tofpik and ADM Investor Services International Limited. And here comes the final important bit.